So this is where we've been staying for the last few days. We'll start off this way. So here's where we have sort of like the master area of the house or apartment, and this has been my section. So as you first walk in, you have a door there into the bathroom. There's two settings for the lights. I use this one. And then you have the sink. It's got one sink here, the bathtub, and then everything that I've kind of been using, and then I have a few things in the drawers as well, and then day and lots of storage behind the door. And then as you walk out, you have a separate, well, you have closet space from this side, and then you have a separate WC in here. You walk into the room and it has a queen size bed, and the view, you have a desk. I still have all my things. I'm actually leaving in a few hours, so I do need to pack. And then I'll go over to this side. I have my closet space, so I have like some of my bags. This is my dresses that I've used to shoot during this trip. A few of my clothes up there, more clothes on top and bottom. And here I have my shoes, so I just packed basically things that I would wear in the summer. So my Iran sandals, my Magda boot rooms, ballet flats, tennis shoes, running shoes, and then I have my belts, my Constance. You'll see it all in the pictures, but this is my belt drawer. If you go over to that side, I might as well show you the terrace. The terrace opens up on the whole back side, so this bedroom, the other bedroom, and the living area have access to it. And if you come on over, this is the terrace space. You have outdoor sofas, sunbeds, table, someone building something next door, and then you have the view to Cap Ferrat over there, and obviously the Mediterranean Sea. And walk back in, as you can see, that's a bedroom, and then that's the living area and dining area in here. So over here we have these, I think they're locked, but they're usually wardrobe cupboards. Then we have Joshua's room, who's the photographer on this trip. I haven't been in here, so I don't have to explain anything, but you've got bed, wardrobe space, access to the terrace, AC in both the rooms. This side, there's actually 3 bedrooms, but we only needed 2. This is the other bedroom, which is slightly darker. We haven't figured out how to open the shutters on here, but it's just a bed, wardrobe space. Down the steps here, there's the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. You've got everything you basically need. It has all the cutlery and everything in here. Lots of bowls and dishes and everything. Integrated microwave and oven, fridge. And then here is the pantry and laundry area. So if you wanted to, you could put food in here, but this is more so laundry area. We've got washing machine and drying machine. Then if you walk on over to this side, there's lots of mirrors in this house, which is nice. If you remember last time I came with Beatrice, that apartment didn't have any full-length mirrors. This is the separate WC in here. Then here is the bathroom. So this is where, this was Joshua's bathroom, not mine. But it's got a bathtub, sink. Side, we have the living area. There's this bookshelf, which I really like, and then sitting area. And you go over to this side, there's the dining area, and this here, cabinets, there's candles, lots of things like that, more bookshelves, and then again it leads you back. So we have one set of sliding doors over there, and then another set here. And everything is automated as well by switches. So I've already shown you the terrace, but if I wanted to close this off, I can just close off the shutters with this. I can do that on both sides. But I'm going to put them up for now. But that's the apartment we've been staying in. Now I'm going to go and pack my stuff because we're leaving in about an hour. And I wanted to keep everything out for the sake of this video. But hopefully you enjoyed the tour. Good morning. It is currently 9:36 and it's Saturday the 4th of May. As you can see, we are back in the south of France. Now, having said that, I've actually been back multiple times and essentially I've been almost living between here and London. However, although I have vlogged certain bits here and there, by the way, I do have my retainers and I need to get them out, but I was never really content with the content, so I never put it out. Now I feel like it would be quite outdated. I was also here in the winter, but I feel like that doesn't really make sense right now because we're going into summer. But actually we arrived yesterday. I'm here with a different photographer than I was with last time. I might introduce him to the vlog if he's comfortable with that, but we are out here until Tuesday and then I'm actually going to come back, I think, the week after the next. The next few weeks are quite travel heavy in a good way. Like I said, it's 9:38 now. I have reservations at the Four Seasons. You might remember if you watched my last vlog, we went to Grand Hotel and I really want to go there again to shoot some looks. I haven't unpacked, and actually I haven't unpacked because I really wanted to unpack on the vlog, but it turns out I've actually forgotten my tripod at home. So similarly to last time, you might remember I forgot to bring my makeup brushes with me last time, so I went off to Nice to grab those. So I think I'm going to go to Nice now and hopefully I have a tripod, because right now you are balancing on one of my bedside tables and I actually really want to show you me unpacking. Like I said, I haven't unpacked, so my luggage is across like that. I have a few things in here, not everything, of course. This is my bathroom. I'm just in my pajamas right now. I am gonna do a professional tour. Last time you might remember, but I just have my skincare that I've brought for this trip. So I have a lot of Sisley. Sisley is one of my favorites for skincare. And then Sarah Chapman Valmont is actually a new one I'm trying. I used this yesterday. And this is specifically, I think it's the hydration line. One of my favorite face washes is this one, and then also this Charlotte Tilbury one. I will do like a proper skincare routine. That's why I want to go and pick up a tripod, because I can't hold my camera and do my skincare at the same time. And then, yeah, again, Sisley, Sislea. This is one of my favorite creams. I've shared it in a haul. This is the Sislea L'Integral. And then we've got, this is one of my favorite. Back here I've also got this brand called Skin Fix. It's not all on the higher end of things, but I feel like when I pack for trips I have to be so condensed, like I have to compact everything, that I basically just bring my absolute favorites, which typically tend to be these. But I do also use more on the lower end of skincare. It's just what you see here is obviously based on what I quickly wanted to pack. And when I come to Villefranche-sur-Mer, I always like to stay in different Airbnbs. I know last time some of you asked where I was staying, and I don't know if I ended up linking the Airbnb. I'll make sure to do it for this one once we're gone, but I don't know if I showed you the cabinets. And here is the living room space. This is me. And then there's actually a third bedroom there, which no one's using because there's only two of us. And then for makeup, I'm going to do a quick speed through because otherwise it's going to take ages for me to talk through it. But I will leave a link to the products and you'll be able to see the products as I go along. And then afterwards we will do what I'm wearing. just finishing off my makeup, you might realise that I'm going in with another concealer even though I've just done powder. This is actually from Hourglass. It's the, I think it's the Veil. No, I think it's Vanish. You probably know what this is, but it's this one in the shade Maple. And this is a lot more full coverage. What I found recently is that I've kind of been able to see through my concealer. I've been using, I mean, they are really good. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer and then NARS Radiant Creamy. This one is in the shade 8.75. This one is in the shade Walnut. And they are good, but for some reason I've needed a little bit more coverage, probably resembling that I've actually probably needed a little bit more sleep, but I am working on the pigmentation that's been sort of occurring. But anyways, as you can see, this is how it's looking. I'm just going to go in. I don't do it neatly, I just go in that area because I'm going to blend around, and this just finalizes on the whole coverage side of things and it warms it up. It's just that right now I'm really in between shades as well. It's that time of year where it's getting warmer, my skin is getting warmer, but I'm still in between a lot of shades, so I'm not achieving the perfect shade through one product only. So although it may look like I'm doing a lot of makeup, a lot of it is actually just, for example, correcting. So I'm using the Pat McGrath Labs bronzer. This is the Skin Fetish in Bronze Divinity. I'm only going in because I want to clean up that line and make it a little bit smoother and less harsh. But it is 11:21 now. I'm just finishing off, and then we can start getting ready. I think I'm going to go in my Massimo Dutti dress. I also added in contact lenses. I will leave them linked below, but they are from Solotica in the shade Sea Green. Although every time I meet people they ask me if my eyes are blue, I actually specifically pick green and it turns out blue. So with me, with my eyes, I know for some people it does actually look green. I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. Either I use this or I use my floral spray. They both work wonders, but if I put in the effort to travel with this huge spray bottle, I am going to use it. So I'm just, oh, I think a little bit went in my eye. This is how it looks. Then I'm going to go in with mascara. You might remember if you watched my last vlog, I was doing no eye makeup because I had my Chilesians. Since then they have, I mean it's a year later now, but they were definitely very much there for a very long time. So I'm still very careful with what I use. I make sure to change it out more often and everything. You don't really find out what caused it. I do think mine was maybe stress induced. I still have a remainder, not, you probably don't want to know, but I still have a remainder, and basically what that means is if I'm stressed, overly stressed, it has a tendency to flare up, and that's how I know that I need to decrease stress levels. I'm going in with this Sephora brush because my eyelashes have a tendency to clump all together. And yesterday we did actually go grocery shopping, so I do have food. I can hear Joshua in the kitchen. By the way, Joshua is the photographer. We actually met like a year ago. He has a different camera than Beatrice, so the results are slightly different. However, I'm still very much shooting with Beatrice. It's just on this trip I decided to bring someone else. It's actually quite hard to talk whilst I'm doing my mascara, so you'll have to bear with. But as you saw, I scraped off any additional kind of mascara that's on the wand because I really am not a fan of an overly mascara-y look. This is how it looks. Kind of. You'll see it in better lighting probably. But I'll probably insert a picture of the dress that I'm planning on wearing today. And then I think I'm going to do my black maxi skirt look. And I need to figure out a third one. So we're going to go and do that now. And I will update you probably as we're heading out. We've now just gotten back from Cap Ferrat. We went to Grand Hotel, and this is actually the last outfit I did. You may have seen it on video if I got it, but it's this black, I'll leave everything linked, but it's this black top from Naked Fashion from one of their recent collections. I got to select from their lookbook, and so I selected this. The skirt, won't do it justice here, but it's a maxi skirt from Theory, and then the shoes are some sling back heels. It does look a little bit disheveled because I've just been sitting on the sofa editing some pictures, but the belt is from Source Unknown. I think I would have shared it in my recent video. It's just got this oval shape, and the cashmere, I believe it's a cashmere or a wool cashmere blend jacket from Theory, and then the sunglasses, which I would have linked in my recent video, in the video where I shared my sort of like spring essentials. This vlog is less chatty maybe than the other one, unless I step it up with the chatting parts. I think I am still waiting on getting the tripod. I didn't end up going after Cap Ferrat because it was closed already, but I will aim to get maybe a tripod tomorrow, and that way I can do a little bit more. Actually been a while since I've vlogged for several reasons. I think last time I vlogged I said I was going to pick up a tripod, which I have now picked up today. I don't know where the box is for it. I've just gone ahead and picked up this tripod from Joby. Even though it's Sunday and we leave on Tuesday, I was committed to continuing the vlog and showing some things. So this is the one I picked up from FNAC in Nice. I feel like since I haven't been on the vlog, or if I've vlogged anything, it's been very little. I would kind of just talk through it a little bit whilst I actually unpack. Even though we have 2 days left, I thought it would be great to unpack because I haven't unpacked, even though I've shot quite a few outfits already. But yesterday we went to Grand Hotel. Actually, I think I did vlog some aspects. Maybe it was Grand Hotel that we went to. I can't completely remember, but I did vlog, for example, my skincare routine. And then it wasn't just my tripod, it was also my SD card. I think I forgot that at the house in London, so I picked up another one. This is just the SanDisk one, and I've just plugged that in now, so now I can finally freely film because I forgot to bring my SD card adapter. It won't make sense for most people, but essentially I couldn't really continue the vlog. However, I realised that I'm going to be coming back to the south of France in about 2 weeks. I'm coming here on a brand trip, so maybe what I'll end up doing is mixing some of that into it. And then I think I'm also going to be traveling a lot in June, so maybe I'll incorporate that into the vlog. However, I do want this vlog to go up as soon as possible, so maybe I'll just include the south of France things. As you can see, there are already things in here, and I thought it's almost tradition because last time I came to the south of France with my other photographer, I did also unpack and I did a quick time lapse. So I thought, what best? I have 2 luggage bags here and another one in the corridor there, and I would have given you already sort of like a quick tour of my room, but I'm actually going to do a tour of the entire apartment in this video. weekend. Today is actually our penultimate day here, so we fly out again tomorrow. However, we fly out in the latest flight because that's the only one that they had left. So we're probably gonna have tomorrow to explore because it looks like we've finished off the majority of the looks that I've bought. So today I'm basically doing my remaining looks. We're gonna go to the Rothschild villa. If you remember from last year, we went there as well, and there's just some really nice places to shoot. And then we're gonna go to Paloma Beach, which I actually did vlog once when I went to Paloma Beach. I came with a friend. I never uploaded that vlog, so you would have not seen it, so you'll see it today. And then after Paloma Beach, well actually before any of that, we're gonna shoot by the entrance of the apartment. We did that yesterday. I was filming a campaign, and then I'm gonna go meet up a friend for dinner, which I don't know if I'll vlog, maybe I will, we'll see. I like to not show so much of that. However, right now I've actually got a whole campaign that we shot yesterday to hand in today. Probably gonna go and sit out on the terrace or just in the living room. I'll take you guys with me, and then I will edit that, send it over, and then we can start getting ready to shoot the 2 looks this morning.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good in bed, I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat, stop lying. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. Truthfully.
We are now at Paloma Beach. The beach is actually empty, there's no one here, but we wanted to shoot this video, so we're gonna get this done. The bathing suit is from our cat I recently picked up, and I'm not feeling that excited about filming or shooting when the beach is empty, but I really want to redo this shoot on this camera, so let's go and give it a go. We have now just finished shooting at Paloma Beach. I don't know if I got much content because, to be honest, I was scared most of the time because I do know how to swim, but I missed the lessons on treading water, so it's a limited amount that I can actually go in. And it was a little bit colder. I now know that obviously there's someone over there, I'm not going to film them. Obviously now I'm feeling a bit more like, okay, I'm actually allowed to be here swimming. Hopefully we'll like the shots. This is the camera that we're using. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but it doesn't belong to me. I'm just carrying it because some bits of this vlog that you're gonna see are gonna be filmed on this. because sometimes when I get the opportunity to take the camera from a photographer, I can go off and film things in really high quality. And now I'm back in the outfit I was wearing, which I don't think I shared. There are people with their dogs, but I'm wearing this monochrome cream outfit. I was wearing those brown slingbacks, but now I'm wearing my flip-flops because my feet are still yet to dry. And now I'm heading to dinner with a friend of mine. Probably gonna go in this because I don't really want to change. We'll see how much of that I vlog, but hopefully I've done a better job at vlogging today. Currently 10:35, it's Tuesday the 7th. We are leaving, we're checking out at around 11:30, so I'm now going to pack everything. You might think why I didn't pack, like let's say yesterday, and that's because I actually just finished filming the apartment tour, so you probably would have seen it at an earlier stage in the video. And we're going to head over to my friend's hotel. She's staying in Nice this time around, and I'm going to essentially leave our bags there. I've got a Zoom call later on as well, which is at 3 p.m, which is quite a random time because it doesn't really allow for me to do a full shoot, so I might just not shoot today because I actually realized this morning that I'm going to be back here in 8 days. I'm going to be back on Wednesday morning, so I'm just going to leave those outfits that I don't know if I updated you, but we went to Rothschild Villa yesterday, but when we got there they told us that we weren't able to, which I completely understand, get changed and like change outfits and film. I don't think they're allowing that anymore. I think before they were okay with it, but now someone else is managing the villa, so I was only able to shoot the outfit that I was wearing. I put the rest of the clothes inside lockers, so there would have been about 3 outfits, but honestly I think I would rather just have it a little bit more chill. We fly out in the evening. I want to make sure I've got everything. Locked up in a cage, Good morning, it is Tuesday the 14th of May and I'm actually in the closet, and I never really film in here. One, because this is actually my centre island right now and it's got new pieces that were sat here, so I just moved that. But right now I'm getting ready because in 8 minutes I have a nail appointment. Sorry, these are rollers. They are in this bright pink colour, so they don't really match the aesthetic, but they work, they do the job, and my hairdresser just recommended those for me. I'm just doing a quick bit of concealer, bronzer, and I'm heading out because I genuinely have an appointment in 8 minutes. And so I'm using the Giorgio Armani concealer. The lighting in here probably won't do anything justice, but after getting my nails done, I have an event. I'm going to the Penthouse at 1 Mayfair because I'm going for an event with, well, it's a new brand, but it is a Sicily brand from what I understand. Many of you may or may not know my love for skincare. I don't think I share that much. You might actually be able to see I have beauty products laying around here. That's a few new in bits. It hasn't been organised yet, so just let's not look at that. Again, I never film in here because I've mentioned many times before that I don't share my collection. As of right now, I don't share my closet online and my entirety of it. This is about a percentage of it, so it's fine. But I'm not going in depth into the drawers, you know, onto the other side. I'm not doing that. So it's okay for me to film in here, I think. But anyways, I just am going in now with the NARS Radiant Creamy, just because this is a little bit warmer, and the Giorgio Armani is nice, but it's a little bit cool tone for me right now. As you can probably also hear from my voice, I did get, I think it's allergies from what I've understood. I think it's just allergies, and I kind of caught that, or, you know, became really sensitive to that the last few days. I usually don't really get allergies per se, but it might just be also the change in the season. But I'm actually traveling tomorrow. I'm feeling a lot better than I was, you know, a couple of days ago. So that's why I didn't really, I mean, to be fair, this vlog is not a London vlog. I'm currently in London, if I didn't mention. So I came back from the south of France on Tuesday, and we also got stuck at the airport with all the computers not working and things like that. So yeah, we were in that. But we got out after a few hours. Now I'm heading back to the south of France. I think I had mentioned, and I think in the vlog I kept saying, oh, in a few weeks I'm going to be back, but it's not a few weeks, it was 8 days or something. So now I'm going to be back. I'm flying out from the house. Well, I'm being picked up at the house tomorrow at 3 AM. Today is a day of quite a few things, running errands. I'm going to take you to this Sicily event. I might stop by one of my favourite shops in central London. At the moment it's not what you expect, but over the last couple of days I also stopped by, which I didn't vlog, but I stopped by some antique shops which I've been loving for old style books. I really love leather bound books. So you cannot see what I'm like using, but I'm going to link everything below. It's the usual that I was actually doing in the south of France, but my appointment starts in about 5 minutes, and I'm going to have to hope that I can actually get there on time, because the thing is that this appointment, being on time is paramount for me being on time for the next thing. It's one of those days where everything just relies on everything. Anyways, this is the makeup. Super simple. It's not really makeup, it's just, I mean, it is obviously, but it's mostly just, you know, like, it's mostly just a bit of concealer, a bit of bronzer, and a bit of blush. I usually use, actually I did use it, my Chantecaille, but I usually use it all over my face. But anyways, I feel like right now I'm blabbering because I'm not looking at the camera and I'm looking in the mirror. But I will check back in with you once I'm at probably either getting my nails done. Hopefully I mentioned that's what I'm doing. But it's not my nails on my hands, it's on my toes, and I'm not sure I want to actually show that. So if I don't show that, then you'll just see me straight at the Sicily event. And then if I have time, I'll take you to the rare bookshop that I really like in central London on Bond Street, because I just thought it would be nice to share a little bit of me in the vlog. But then tomorrow morning, I don't think I mentioned, I'm flying out with Varley, and there's Claire Rose, which I think we've met one time before, but very sadly, and I'm in Monaco all the time. She lives there, and so it'll just be wonderful. Anyways, that's that. I'm gonna crack on now because my appointment is starting in 3 minutes, and I'm not actually 3 minutes away.
Every morning you start to become subconsciously lazy of even keeping your muscles straight, and your muscles are almost falling asleep and slagging, starting to lose firmness on the skin. When you are stressed, same topic, is you start, it's the opposite. You're overworking your facial muscles, and suddenly, especially around the jaw and even the frown, you start to build fine lines and wrinkles. And from this understanding, we were able to define 3 key emotional aging maps. So you've got the endorphin and the GABA that are the good ones, the pleasure and the relaxing neuromediators.
You close your eyes, just breathe in. Start to see.
You cannot really see me, but I've just finished at the event. It was lovely. I will probably wait until I'm in better lighting, But now I wanted to take you guys to the Rare Bookshop in Bond Street. But I do want to get home because I have a Net-a-Porter parcel being collected. I have quite a few things to do before flying out tomorrow morning. Just waiting for the lift. I should probably click it. Good morning. I've now made it to Maybourne Riviera. So I'd quickly show you a brief tour rather than trying to make it a super formal thing. I have my luggages here, and then you walk in through this door and you have the bed, sort of the wardrobe space, a little desk, dressing up area, the TV, which actually has my name on it, and then the view. I'm not sure how detailed this tour is being, but just to give you a brief little look, and then I think you may have seen, but you can open up, and I don't even have to mute this mic or anything because this is actually how tranquil it is. You have the view of Monaco over there, and the courts. That actually might be the country club we're going to tomorrow. I have to double check. You can see some people over there. And then if I go back, I have some sun lounging beds. And then, again, this is the view from here, the bed. And one of my favorite spots, I have, like I mentioned, this closet space. And then here, doing it again, when you open up, you have the bathroom. And it has a single standing bathtub, marble floors, 2 sinks for me and second me. And then you have shower. And then in here, you have the toilet with a Toto toilet. I actually come to Maybourne Riviera quite regularly. I was actually saying I come to Maybourne Riviera quite a bit, not as a guest. I haven't been a guest here yet, but I have been here for lunch and I've used their spa before, so I'm very familiar with the fact that they all have Toto toilets, and the setup is very much, you know, similar. I also have a Dyson down there because that's just... So every hotel usually has, you know, their kind of hair stuff of choice, and at Maybourne it's Dyson. A little cake and some strawberries. I don't drink, but some rosé. But now it's currently 11:31, and to be honest, I have my own free time until 2 p.m. But in all honesty, I'm probably going to go to the Maybourne restaurant and get myself some lunch. Here on the bed, there's also this. We have from Varley. I'm very grateful actually, because this trip is all thanks to Claire Rose. Many of you may know her, but actually she was very sweet to put me on the invite list, so I'm very grateful for her, and I will read that separately. And then here is a letter from Lara. This is our itinerary for the next 2 days. In here, ooh, there is some lovely stuff. First of all is actually this, and I don't know if I showed you, give me a second. Tomorrow we're going to the Monte-Carlo country club to play tennis, or at least shoot content for tennis, and this is my outfit. I'm so happy that this full outfit arrived, because although I did get to look through the lookbook, this colorway was not available, and I'm the type of person, this is why sometimes, especially when I film hauls, I always say, even if I share something and it's been gifted, I've selected it, and the amount of effort I go to select things is on a whole nother level. Went with this blue cap. Now the only thing is, I love this cap, but I had another one from Varley and it didn't fit my head, so I need to double check that this fits my head. I actually picked up some tennis trainers. I haven't filmed a main channel video in a little bit of time, and it's because I've been putting together this vlog across the last 2 weeks, so it looks like I've skipped a video, but that's because I'm in the middle of filming another one. But I picked up these tennis trainers. They actually got a little bit squashed. I need to reform them, but these are from On, and I picked these up myself on the Net-a-Porter site. They are the Rogers. The bottom of them is this beige yellow. Just being a white shoe, it's just amazing. I also have some, well, I have another cap actually. To be honest, some of these pieces are actually pieces to go with outfits, so I already knew they were going to be here. I've never actually worn a hat like this before. I think on my lookbook it was actually a black one, but I could give this a go and see how it looks. This one I'm actually excited for, and I hope that we get to take it home with us. It's a Varley towel, sort of like a, you know, and I've actually been looking at one from, I think it's Totem actually, for the longest time, which kind of gives off this vibe and aesthetic. This, I kind of get, it's actually a pair of Claire Rose's sunglasses collection with Apetku. I hope I'm saying that right. So this is it. I'm actually very excited to wear this because, again, it's because of Claire Rose that I'm here, because she did invite me, because she's co-hosting this event and she thought, let's invite Fabiana and a few other girls. I think in total there's 12 of us, and I'm just extremely grateful, so I would love to wear this. I also have, I think this is a candle. It is a candle. It's from a brand called Charland. It's the Amber and Suede candle. Let's see how this smells. I'm usually, for like the box of it, it looks like it's going to be a very caramelly scent. However, that's not the description. Oh no, this is lovely. This I would actually use. I thought it was going to be caramelly, and to be honest, if it was, I would have given it away because I'm not into overly sweet scents. So I'm going to go down and have lunch because I actually want to prioritize my well-being and health and actually eat some food and not just eat some cake, because I've been doing that the last few days quite a bit. Beforehand, try everything. Okay, I've just tried on the club outfit for tomorrow morning. I'm so excited by this outfit. So this is it. The skirt, the Penelope, I think this is called the performance top. And then I also got this jumper. I'm just so happy by this. I was actually just saying how, you know, the good thing about an outfit like this is that I can actually wear it again when, you know, playing tennis in London or wherever I am really in the world. So I am very much in love with this. And then let me just try it with that cap. I think this is the only outfit I will show you because I don't know if this is getting boring. And you know, the thing is, it still is a little bit short for my head, but we can make it work, I think. If not, I just won't wear the cap. It really opens my eyes way too wide and makes my eyebrows disappear and changes the whole structure of my face. So actually when I arrived, you might have spotted it was raining, but now it's cleared up a lot more. So hopefully it will be nice and warm by the time we get to the beach at 2 p.m. Not beach, sorry, pool. But if it gets a little bit chilly or I want to just create another look, I can just throw on top this and just wear this. I think this is honestly, I actually really love this. And I think, to be fair, I didn't bring that many bags with me. I packed this bag with me, which is my Giorgio Armani La Prima. I packed my, what else? I think I also packed, well, obviously my Longchamp, which actually I was thinking would be this for this outfit. Obviously right now, it's been used as my carry-on, so it's super heavy. I think I actually probably will bring my Longchamp because it's a very candy on the floor, and I don't, obviously I care about the bag, but it can go on the floor. That's a purpose of this bag. It can be cleaned, it can be washed a lot easier. That's smooth leather and will actually, you know, get ruined if I do that. I just need to empty this bag. Again, I'm going to stop vlogging now because I feel like I need some time to myself, process, have lunch. So I'll show you snippets. 1:25 and we're meeting downstairs at 2 p.m. I've actually had a shower, so I basically scrapped all the plans that I made in the last clip, and then I ended up having almost like an everything shower just to kind of prep myself for the trip. And so I feel like my hair is a little bit lopsided. I'm probably going to put some rollers in, but I wanted to share with you some of the products that I used in the shower. I promise you this is not sponsored, but I got these the minute I got home from last week. They're from Skinfix, and this is what I've currently been using because I usually get questions, sorry if you can hear my slippers, I get quite a few questions on hyperpigmentation, especially because I get hyperpigmentation after any blemishes, and so I can sometimes still see hyperpigmentation on my legs or stomach area. I started using the Resurface Plus line. Again, this is not sponsored. I'm just sharing it because I know a lot of you have asked me questions. We say a lot of you, but a significant amount have asked me questions about in terms of like having an even skin tone, which means kind of the lack of hyperpigmentation. I honestly swear by this. To be fair, I've only used it for a week, so whatever, but it genuinely works, so I didn't have to give it any longer. And then this is the treatment that I've just put on my skin. It's the KP Plus PSO Smoothing Body Treatment, and it just looks like this. And then you blend it in. So I do this after the shower once my skin is still damp. And then on top of that, I mean, again, this is gonna seem a bit sponsored because it's all the same brand, but it all got sent at the same time. I tried it at the same time and it worked. This is the Lipid Boost Body Cream. And if you actually saw the first half of the video, I travelled with these ones. So I already knew what the lipid line was like. It's just very hydrating. And then on my face, I've been using the, you have to flip it on its head like this so the liquid can do its thing. But the AHA BHA niacinamide exfoliating pads. And to be honest, there's one in the bin because I've already used it, but you just, they're really thin, but you just need one thin layer. There's loads in there, and then you just do it. To be fair, I try to do it one every day, and then my skin got a bit sensitive, but it does work. So now I'm just using it once every other day. But anyway, I just got out of the shower. I have this on my face from before the shower. It's the Sisley Black Rose Cream Mask. I'm gonna wash that off now. I'm just gonna do a light bit of makeup, and pretty much I'm gonna keep it quite simple. I'm gonna skip through the makeup because I also don't have time to talk through the whole thing. Maybe you can see me better here, or maybe it's worse, but I'm gonna stick to this. You can also see me in the mirror in my robe. And now I'm going to spray my face using the Sisley. You know I love this, and also I love a lot of Sisley products. I don't know why it keeps going dark. I think it's because it focuses on the product and then it focuses on nothing. I've actually been using this. This is the Revitalift from L'Oreal. I actually, to be fair, I don't use a lot of skincare from L'Oreal, but this has actually been really good. But I never really use, the reason I don't use so much high street skincare, which is actually a lie because I use a lot of it actually, I just sometimes don't show it because I don't bring it sometimes, especially on trips like this when I just need to pack compactly. I just pick the ones that I just feel also good putting on, if that makes sense, so that the whole experience is nice. But I do, for example, I think Skin Fix, if I'm not wrong, the price range is not luxury. I may be wrong, we'll need to check. I don't know what this camera could possibly be focusing on, that it has to change the lighting every 2 seconds. I must apologise, but maybe it'll get better by tomorrow. The serum I've been using is actually basically run out. It's the one from Valmont. This one, it's the moisturising serum emulsion. There's actually still a little bit left, I didn't think there was. So I'm going to apply this on my face. I always like to be careful with serums because some of them don't work with makeup, where they kind of bobble up your makeup, and so I have to be careful with the consistency. And then I don't want to go too overboard with cream and then SPF, so I'm just going to go for Paula's Choice SPF 50, or I've been using also the Lancaster SPF 30.
너의 중요하다는 words. It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데.
Good evening, it's now just gone 11, so I'm not going to be too loud, but I'm just going to end today's portion of the vlog here. I'm just doing my skincare routine really quickly. We had an amazing dinner. I just wanted to quickly put you up and just have a little quick late night chat. Like I said, it's 11 p.m. and I'm also whispering because I want to go to sleep. We had dinner at Seto, which is on the 14th floor, and it's where they have the Michelin-Star restaurant. It was such a lovely dinner, surrounded by incredible people who many of you may actually watch on YouTube or may follow on Instagram, and it's just so refreshing to finally meet some of my favourite and your favourite people, to be honest. I'm using this Sisley. Now I'm ready to sleep, although I know that there's a teeny tiny bit of work that I really just want to get done. I'm using the Nure Harmony serum. I got this yesterday from the event, but I'm genuinely just feeling so happy. I think I'm feeling so grateful as well. I mean, I sometimes don't get super up close and personal on here. Little things like I came back to my hotel room, and obviously yes, I know this is hotel etiquette that, you know, they will, per your permission, they will kind of come in and clean your room. Came back into my room feeling absolutely shattered, and just having someone have organised my entire room. Like the bathroom was organised, everything was put away. There was jazz music playing, and it's little things, I mean, it's not so little really, is it? But it's things like that that really make such a difference and have put me in such a peaceful state. I'm now gonna go in with the Sarah Chapman overnight facial from the Skinesis line. I'm very grateful. We were at dinner and Claire stood up and, you know, she did the most incredible. I found it to be very meaningful. I find things like this to be very meaningful. She stood up and gave a speech, and she gave a reason as to why she invited every single person and read out everyone's name who was invited, and gave a reason as to why each person was invited, and it just felt so meaningful. Yeah, that's the Skinesis. And then tomorrow, plans have changed because the weather here has actually been a little bit unpredictable. We arrived today and it was actually raining, and then it was actually quite cold when we were shooting by the pool, so we changed the plans a little bit to work with the predicted weather tomorrow. And in the morning we're having breakfast, and then we're gonna go and explore Monaco, and then we are going to come back, have lunch, and then go to the Monte-Carlo country club, play some tennis, shoot some content. But yeah, I'm going to actually do a little bit of my cream. But when I do oils and stuff, I don't like to go in with a very heavy cream, in which case I would either use this Valmont, or I would use the Sisley I think I'm going to go in with the Sisley. Just applying a little bit of that because I don't really want to apply too many layers of stuff onto my face. I'm going to see you in the morning. I'm going to make sure to charge all of my batteries. It's been a little bit tricky, maybe, if there hasn't been that much footage, because I'm making sure to film on here, film some stuff for Instagram stories for you. Not obligatory to post, like, necessarily the trip as in what's happening, but I really want to keep you updated on there. And then at the same time, I want to shoot the content that I'm actually here to also shoot. Luckily the content team from Bali has come over, so that's less pressure on our end because they're helping us to shoot that content. And then I actually am excited to spend a little bit of time in London, and then I'm traveling again in the month of June, so this video can actually go out. I'm gonna put my hair up now. It's not gonna stay up, but I just want it away from my face whilst I have oils and stuff. Also whilst I just complete a little bit of work. Just a little bit. Just the main. There's two that are like super flagged. They've been flagged on my computer for the last few days now, and they are really non-negotiables for me to do. But I will see you tomorrow morning.
Laying on the sofa, cup of orange juice in my hand.
Good morning, it's 11:52. We're now in Monaco. Everyone's just taking their pictures. Hopefully the microphone is picking up. But everyone looks so incredible in their Bali sets. I'll show you what I'm wearing later on. But for now, I'll just show you around Monaco.
I'm gonna paint him in pretty. He will give me his love and all the loving that I'm needing. 'Cause the way he feels is almost real, and I'll be going the way I'm needing for love and for my liking.
Hello guys, we are in
Monaco!
I'm taking over this vlog. I bet no one here knows me, but where are you, Anouk? Where are you? Here is Anouk.
But what's the point in making devices give me all that I want? I haven't been feeling it lately. The technology came and saved me. I think I will ask it to marry.
It is almost 2. My group is going for tennis now, and I'm just getting into my tennis outfit. I know some of you have asked me before for more vlogs, but this is the thing. I feel like a lot of my trips are work related, or even if I'm traveling for leisure, I feel like I'm always doing something, and I feel like I never know how fun of a vlog it actually is because I'm always go. And when I'm away as well, I always like to get Instagram stories for you, and then it's always just a bit much because I'm filming these myself. It's not someone filming my behind the scenes. But I'm gonna try and bring my tripod to tennis today and film maybe like a little time lapse of what we get up to. But anyways, you know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Rogers. Picking the vlog back up in my room. Hopefully I got something at tennis. I think one of the best things about the hotel service is that they come in and they clean the room, and they do a really good job here. As in, like, I come in every time expecting what I left, and everything is so organized, which really has helped me a lot. Staying calm, staying zen when, you know, you're kind of shooting content. It's currently started raining again and thundering outside. They've literally organised, I think I probably left those like scattered a little bit, and they've kind of organised that for me, rolled up all my things that I left on, you know, connected. Even if I come in here into the bathroom, they really organised the sinks. I was doing my makeup, so everything was a little bit everywhere. They put my makeup bag down there. They really organise it. Also, this hotel is perfect for a wellness trip. Many of you know, maybe I have filmed, to be fair, I think I've filmed a few of my wellness trips. Travel and focus more on my wellness. But I would love to do a trip to the Maybourne Riviera hotel for wellness, because even right now it's raining, I would not mind staying 24/7 in the hotel. I'm completely okay with that, because someone actually said as well, it feels like you're on a boat because all of the panes of glass, this is glass, but you see out into the sea. It's the same thing by the pool, so it feels like you're on a very large yacht the entire time, and that you're in your own private room. And actually, during a few of my wellness trips that I've done here in the south of France, I always come here. Even if I'm not staying here, I come here. And this isn't sponsored, by the way. Obviously, we're staying at this hotel. That's because of Varley. This isn't a collaboration with Maybourne. It is a paid trip with Varley. I'm gonna catch up with you when we are walking to the coastline, grabbing dinner, and then, like I said, I'm being picked up tomorrow morning.
너의 중요하다는 words, it's for you, it's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야?
Good morning. It is 9:45 and I have woken up with this incredible view. You might be thinking what I'm still doing at the hotel. Actually, I extended my stay, not by too much, but I was actually supposed to leave the hotel at 8 AM initially to then go and meet up with my driver outside and then go to the airport for a 10 AM flight, I think it would have been. However, I just didn't want to do that last night when I got to the room. I actually realised that some of the other ladies on this trip actually had extended their stay by, you know, a few hours. So I decided to do that. I was gonna go downstairs and have breakfast, you know, in the lobby, but I feel like I want to be alone. Now we can spend some time together, and maybe I'll do a little Q&A. I've been wanting to do one for the longest time. I have just ordered room service breakfast, so I decided to get the healthy breakfast option or menu. But now I want to do my skincare routine. I'm actually going to use these today. These are the AHA BHA niacinamide exfoliating pads. This stuff is actually fantastic, so I'm actually going to use that today. I've just gone away and done my skincare routine. And as that was happening, my breakfast did arrive a little bit earlier on. I am keeping my gown on. I got the avocado on toast, some muesli, fresh fruit pastries, beetroot juice, fresh mint tea, and I'm looking out to this view. In order to get this view, I've actually had to fight a seagull because I opened the door for room service and the seagull was just standing there. And I didn't make the correlation that my food is outside and there's a seagull outside. And just as I closed the door to say, actually, I'm going to skip room service, I went outside running after the seagull to make sure I didn't catch my food. Not get over how amazing this muesli is. I just started eating it, and either they make it incredibly well here, because obviously this is my first time having muesli, but it tastes like the most incredible, almost like rice pudding, and then a Kinder Bueno because of the hazelnut. So incredible.